Run that shit back. Boss up. I'm just tryna win, just tryna boss up. I be on my own, so I don't talk much. Fuck with me, spray on.
What's up, family? When I say family, I do mean my YouTube family. Today's video, as you see by the title, is gonna be pros and cons of living on your own. Like, I know everybody's ready to live on their own. Everybody's like, oh, I can't wait to get out my parents' house, this and that. And then at that, people's coming back from college, they're going to be graduating, either school's just about to be over, and you're going to miss that living in your dorm or living in your apartment. You're going to miss being at your school as much as you say you might not like it. But yeah, and then I just shot a look. Oh, wait a minute. I just recorded this look, so if you want to see that, it will be in the description below. But, so I got my little wine. Only have a little left because I already been drinking it. So, let's cheers up, sis. And get into this video. And I'm also gonna take this off because I don't want to be drinking wine and have a line on my lips. One of the highest pros for me living alone is having my own space. Now, I like to get out the shower and just be naked. I don't like putting on clothes. I like to, if I'm coming from somewhere, I take off all my clothes, throw it wherever. Here, there, everywhere. I like to take my clothes right off. I don't like having on clothes. Living with somebody else or living with my parents is not going to work. That's just not going to work. Because anytime I want to leave the room, want to go to the bathroom, I have to put on clothes. Even I don't even want to put on a robe. No, I don't like that. And living with someone, even sleeping naked in your own room, in your own bed, could be a kind of, you know, some people don't like knocking on the door. Anything can go wrong. It can be a fire, they gotta come in. Anything can go wrong, they gotta come in your room. Then they're gonna see you naked. So no, I don't like that. I think that's my number one thing because I literally do not like having on clothes. Another pro, going along with that, is like, I like, how can I put this? Sometimes I like it quiet where I can just have time to think. I don't have to hear nobody's mouth, whether it's being yelled at, whether it's just even somebody coming to talk to me. Sometimes it's a problem. I don't like that. So I like having my own space and just doing whatever, whenever, whatever time. I like to just work on my own time, I should say. I like to work on my own time in my own house. Now, another pro would be not having to share groceries. Like, you don't have to worry about if somebody's gonna eat your food or not. You can leave your leftovers in there and go for a week. I don't know why would you be leaving it in there for a week. But anyway, you can leave it in there for a week and nobody's gonna touch it. Nobody's gonna touch it. Nobody but you. Now, sometimes you leave your food in the refrigerator and then somebody eat it and be like, oh, I didn't know it was yours. Or you go out and buy something and they drink your pop or anything, and like, yeah, you know, sometimes it might be okay, but all the time, like, if you don't go grocery shopping and stop eating my stuff, like, it's okay sometimes, but I don't know. I really can't. I can't deal with that. Now, another pro would be coming in whenever you please, like in and out of your own house. And I was living with my mom. She never had a problem with that, but just out of respect, I won't even come in like super late, like 4 in the morning. Like, I won't even do that. But on top of that, even if I do come in late, you still have to be quiet and tiptoe around. If you want to go get something to eat in the refrigerator, you gotta tiptoe, open the refrigerator all quiet, do the pop all slow. Like, no. I come in my own house 4 or 5, throw stuff everywhere, go in the refrigerator, make something. Don't gotta worry about the microwave going off. Like, I don't have to do that. And then, like, I just don't have to do that. Another thing going on to that, you know, you living with somebody, you need to keep the house A1 at all times, basically. Just keep it clean. Definitely if you live with a parent, they're gonna be on you like, why are the dishes in my sink? Why is the bathroom not clean after you? Why is this not clean? Why is this not clean? And it's gonna always boil down to, this is my house, I want it clean. Living alone, I don't have to wash dishes on nobody's time. I don't have to clean up on nobody's time after I get done getting dressed, because when I get dressed to go out somewhere and I'm doing makeup and all that, oh, it is a tornado. I can clean that up tomorrow when I get back. I don't have to worry about picking up after myself. Not saying just keep your house dirty. No, not saying that at all. But you don't have to clean up right as soon as you're done, before you leave, knowing that someone's gonna snap. Like, you don't have to do that. You don't. So another pro would be company. Friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, anything. You can have anybody at your house whenever you want to. That was never a problem. Living with my mom, that was never a problem. And I'm going to keep referring back to living with my mom because a lot of people do still live with their parents. I did have a roommate once upon a time that went left. So, yeah. That went left. That was worse than living with my mom. But it was, yeah, okay. Okay. So, company, yeah. Friends, anything, you don't have to worry about that. There's no time limit that they can be there. If you are sneaking people in the house, you wouldn't have to do that. You can have as many people come in and out as you want. You can have a party at any time of the day you want. You can just do anything you want in your own house and have ever many people over as you want, as you trust in your house. Now, as far as a roommate, living with a roommate, that can be a problem if you're studying, if you're sleeping, if you just want some time alone and they haven't. Come on now, not only do I have to deal with you, now I have to deal with your friends, and you guys are making so much noise. That can be a big problem. So a pro, having company whenever you please is a pro when you're living by yourself. Now there's tons of pros, like there is a lot of pros with living by yourself. Don't get me wrong, and that's why people always like, I can't wait to live by myself, this and that. But there are a lot of cons. Like, there are a lot of cons. And the biggest con that I'm going to say is paying rent. If you're not ready to sit out that weekend and not go out with your friends and not buy that bottle and not buy those clothes, if you're not willing to put that to the side, do not move by yourself, because your bills come first. And it's not just rent. That comes with trash. That comes with gas. That comes with a lot of other things besides just your rent. So if you are not ready to pay those bills and be an adult, basically, then don't do it. Like, that's, it is times where I miss, like, I don't want to pay no rent. I want to buy this outfit. I want to do this and that. But you have to pay your bills first. So that's one thing I miss living with my mom, or even having a roommate and only pay half that rent, because you don't have to do it. Another con is, I want to say, it's not a big con, but it is a con. Living with parents or even roommate. Sometimes roommates, but dinner is ready for you. Might sound lazy, but cooking for yourself every single day, it gets tiring. It gets tiring. You know, times when, you know, you just got dinner already ready for you, or your parents go out and buy dinner already or something like that. It's like once in a while where you have to go get yourself dinner or make dinner on your own. Yeah, living by yourself is like, okay, what you're gonna eat today? Yep. And if I'm not cooking, then I'll go eat out. So, I mean, it's not a big deal, but it is missed. But I live like literally 10 minutes from my mom, so when she do, like, sometimes if she gonna like leave the house, she will come bring me dinner. A lot of times, even if she just picking up food, she called me like, oh, you want something to eat? I'm like, yep. So that is a big pro that I have. I live really close to my mom, and yeah, that helps out a lot. Another con, oh my god, this is a big one for me. It might not be for everybody, but another con is every little noise I hear, I'm like super scared. Like, it sounds like people is breaking in at night. I cannot sleep at any noise at night. I'm like, who's that coming in? Who's that coming in? Like, you hear every little thing because it's just you by yourself in the house or your apartment. So you're gonna hear every little creak and crack that's in the wall. You're gonna hear everything. When my heater come on, I lock every door possible. When I'm in the shower, I lock the door. When I'm going to sleep, even just in my room chilling, I lock the door. Like, I'm scary. It's scary living on your own. And to go along with that, another con, you're definitely gonna get lonely. Yeah, everyone likes their space, everyone likes their alone time, but you're gonna get lonely. There's days where you just wake up and you're like, okay, this is boring. I'm gonna invite some friends over. What if that friend can't come over that day? What if they're not off work? What if your other friend's just not in town? What if your other friends just not feel like hanging out? You're not gonna always have company. You're not gonna always have entertainment. Something might not, your favorite show might not be on TV, and you just like, okay, I done watched everything on Netflix. What is it to do now? Like, what is it to do? So that's where you have to find entertainment for yourself, you know, do something for yourself. Oh, let me go cook. Let me go do this and that. Let me get on YouTube. Let me get on Snapchat. Let me get on Instagram. It gets boring living on your own. I would say that. I'm going to say another con is, another con. Sipsy. Okay, as we see, I can't think of too many cons, but those are my biggest cons. And although the good outweighs the bad is still bad. And, you know, bad is still up there because you're paying bills. I want to stress that to you guys. Like, I know it's hard living in underneath somebody else's rules, but those bills, if you like ready, like already got it put up, not that, oh, you're making it. If you already got it put up and you're ready, then go ahead. Just go ahead, live on your own. But first, like working, like, oh, I can pay this rent, I can pay these bills. No, that catches up to you fast and your check is gone soon you get it. There is no, I seen this cute shirt last week, I want that Gucci belt. Nope. No. Pay those bills first, honey. But yes, I will say living on your own is a great thing. It's amazing. And yeah, I don't want to go back with living with someone. Like, I like to be underneath my own rules. I like to do my own thing. So with this being said, living on your own is amazing, but don't rush it. If you do have time to, you know, still be in your parents' house, they're not kicking you out, soak that up and stay there. But if you're ready to go out and be an adult and live in the real world, then go ahead and go for it. But I see you guys in my next video, and let's cheers and finish the rest of this wine. All right, family, and that concludes this video, and I'll see you guys later.
Run that shit back. Boss up. I'm just tryna win, just tryna boss up. I be on my own, so I don't talk much.